What's up, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of the podcast series. And today I am joined by Dylan, and we'll be doing a podcast for the first time in like 2 weeks. It feels like,
Yep.
yeah. But today we got some things to go over: the Bucks, the Brewers missing out on Justin Turner, and J.J. Watt being released from the Texans, and how the Packers could play into that. Um, but before that, make sure to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. And let's get right into it. Okay, so the Bucks. Ever since we made that, the Bucks are a disappointment. They are 5-3. They went on a 5-game winning streak, but now we're on a 3-game losing streak. With wins over the Portland Trailblazers, the Indiana Pacers, a back-to-back against Cleveland, and then the Denver Nuggets.
Surprisingly, without Jrue Holiday.
Yeah, and then losses to Phoenix, Utah, and tonight Oklahoma, which is very disappointing. A very winnable game.
Yep.
Okay, dog, this is not gonna work. All right. Anyway, so I thought after we did the video of the disappointment. They went on a 5-game winning streak, and I'm like, okay, is this gonna be another thing like last year where they go on like an 18-game winning streak? I knew that wasn't gonna happen ever, like when Jrue went out. But I'm like, okay, maybe this is a potential get back into contention talks or whatever. But we just haven't. Yeah. Now I live at work, so I haven't been able to watch many games at all. I work second shift, but I haven't been able to watch many games. I can only basically, if I get done early with work and a little bit on break, that's about it. And on weekends, that's all I can watch. And the after game highlights, but like I can't watch the full games. Um. So yeah, that's why Dylan should probably know why we lost. The Wednesday and Friday matchup. I mean, I saw the second half of the Jazz game. I got done early that night. That was pretty cool. But yeah. But I could tell why we lost to Phoenix because we didn't have Jrue Holiday. Wasn't that or no, the Nuggets game was the first time without Jrue Holiday, right? I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the first time Jrue Holiday was out due to, I think he tested positive for COVID. Originally, it was like a contract or contact tracing, but then he tested positive from what I saw. So he's out probably for another week and a half or whenever he tests negative. Um, Phoenix, yeah, we missed him that game. You were telling me that Chris Paul, yeah, I could just see it from the stats. Chris Paul was going off. He had 28 points and 7 assists. He went 10 of 20 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. Yeah, we missed him that game.
Yeah. We actually played great too, and then our defense as well. Our 3-point defense sucks.
Yeah, and I want to talk about that final play too. It just popped in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. Giannis, God, there's some points where you need to not be selfish. Now I get it. Maybe he didn't see that Middleton was wide open, but wasn't there like a decent amount of time still left on the clock? He just pulled up.
He got the ball for like 2 seconds.
Oh.
So he had to take a shot immediately. And he had a wide open mid range, but he missed it.
Well, I from what I saw, it was actually contested a little bit. But yeah, At first, I'm like, why wasn't Middleton passed, or why didn't he pass it to Middleton? He was wide open. He probably would have made it. I mean, probably not, but it would have been the right choice. He was wide open. But I didn't know how much time was left on the clock, so I guess that now changes my opinion a little bit. But still, maybe Middleton should have had the ball because he can shoot. Giannis really can't, and I mean he can, but it doesn't occasionally goes in, not all the time. But I don't know. And then the Jazz game, oh man, that was great. Joe Ingles, oh Jesus,
Joe Ingles looked like Ray Allen or him.
Steph Curry,
That too.
or this season Seth Curry. Seth Curry leads the league in 3-point percentage and all that. But yeah, okay, my phone's bugging out, so I can't really see the stats for that game. But all I know is that Joe Ingles had like 6 threes in the first half, right? I think.
Something like that. He was basically didn't miss.
And then we couldn't
Like,
stop the paint in the second half.
our defense was horrible, and they did a great job on Giannis, at least in the first half.
Yeah.
Second half, a lot more aggressive and finished with 29.
Yeah, that when I saw that Giannis only had 2 points at halftime, I'm like, what is going on? This is like, what the hell? But then, of course, like, we never win in Utah. Fun fact: the last time that the Bucks won in Utah, John Stockton and Karl Malone were still in the league. October 30th, 2001 was the last time we won in Utah.
Yeah, Salt Lake City has not been friendly to us.
Yeah, I'm salty. I'm salty, so I fit right in.
Yeah. Denver has been friendly. The Mountain areas, I guess, overall have been very friendly to us.
Yeah, but I'm shocked we still pulled off a victory in Denver.
Yeah, I still can't believe we won in Denver either.
Yeah,
Jamal
but
have like 50 points.
but now during the OKC game, man, I lost my damn mind.
It was honestly more of kind of a snooze fest that first half.
I know. I was like, can we hit a damn shot? Like, can we? You get paid to make baskets. Make them.
The second half, we looked a lot better.
Yeah, we went like 3 of like 15, I believe, in the first half on threes. Middleton had 2 of them.
But the problem is, of course, there's always going to be the good shooters that are going to hit their shots, or they don't average great, but then they'll make them.
Justin Jackson and Mike Muscala. Yeah, they freaking torched us today.
Justin Jackson looking like Ray Allen.
And I think Mike Muscala hit a decent amount of threes as well. I thought he had like 3 or 4 of them.
I know Al Horford had a decent game. They had Shea didn't even play.
Yeah, halfway through the game, I'm like, wait, is Shea even playing? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, I have him in fantasy, and yeah, I seen he was out. I'm like, oh, that sucks. But luckily for me, I was good.
Yeah, I was like, wait, how are we losing this game?
Dort, what's his Lou Gents or whatever his name is?
Lou Dort. I just call him Lou Dort.
Lou Dort. That's what I'll call him.
Okay, so I have it all pulled up. Lou Dort went 3 of 8 from 3. Justin Jackson 4 of 4. Trying to get me copyrighted, ESPN. Thank you.
Whoops.
Scared the fuck out of me. As I was saying, Jackson 4-4, then the game winner. Baisley 2 of 7 from 3.
Giannis made both of his free.
Shut up.
That's classic.
Jesus. Okay, anyway, you get it. They couldn't hit their damn threes. I'm clicking out of ESPN. God, trying to get me copyrighted. But, yeah, couldn't hit her threes. They hit all their damn threes. Couldn't play defense, couldn't make shots. Bryn Forbes at the end of the game, or we got a steal at the end of the game. It was passed to Bryn Forbes, and he just freaking jacks up the dumbest shot ever. Like, he's like, ugh, I'm gonna hope you go in. Just go in. Like, he just flicked it. And of course it didn't go in, and I'm like, Bryn, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You're just flicking it up there. You're not even shooting it. You're just like, that was not a good look. That was a horrible look. I was like, that would have been a 2-point game. But then we fuck it up, and I'm like, we lost. That was when I knew we lost. Like, we couldn't hit a shot at the end of the game.
Yeah.
We need to make a trade. We need to do something. But yeah. Let's be done talking about the Bucks for now. Let's go into news of Justin Turner re-signing with the Brewers. The Dodgers. He signed a 2-year, $34 million deal with the Dodgers with a third-year option or whatever. And the Brewers offered the same thing, but he decided to go back to the Dodgers. Now, am I shocked? No. But is it actually a good thing to see that the Brewers were willing to spend money for once? Yeah, it is. I didn't think they would actually offer $17 million a year to a 36-year-old third baseman who still can hit the ball really well.
Well, I guess they. I remember seeing they were interested in Marcell Ozuna, so they obviously had some money.
Yeah.
Which makes me question, why didn't we bring back Grandal then? I mean, he was one of our key guys. Why did they let him go then?
No clue.
I mean, if you're spending now, then why didn't you spend last year when it was even more important?
They wanted to go to the cheaper option. They thought Omar Narvaez was better, I guess.
And it blew up in their face.
He better come back and bounce back, or else I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, for their sake, that he better return to somewhat good, because otherwise, yeah, they screw up hardcore then.
Yeah,
And you can't tell them they don't have the money. They just threw $17 million to Justin Turner.
Yeah.
It's right there. You have tons of money still.
I thought when I heard the rumors, I thought it was just Justin Turner was going to take a 1-year deal. But he got a 2-year deal with an option for a third year. And then Walker Buehler tweeted out for a minute, "Were we scared? ? A bunch of question marks. And then he said, "The Milwaukee Brewers, ha 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 ha." And then he deleted it right away. But you can't, as history shows, you can't delete anything on the internet. There's this thing called screenshotting.
Yep.
Yeah, that wasn't a good act on his part. That was Nah, he that was not good.
Completely stupid and shouldn't have even said anything.
Yeah, class act. Yeah, the Dodgers are probably gonna go back to back.
Yeah, they're probably going back to back. And honestly, do I blame Turner for that? I can't. I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I was offered the same money, but one was for us guaranteed a ring, while the Brewers, well, you could make a good run, but you're not guaranteed. Yeah, I'm just going to the Dodgers.
Yeah, but there needs to be a salary cap, honestly, because they signed.
At the very least, they need to get a salary floor. I believe they have that in the NHL for hockey, and ever since they added that, they said it's done wonders for their league. I think baseball should try that.
Yeah.
They got something at least, because it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, signing Trevor Bauer to like a 3-year, $103 million or something like that.
Yeah, he's being paid $40 million. $40 million a year. He's a good pitcher, of course, but there's probably like 5 or 6 guys on the Dodgers that deserve that contract more than him.
Exactly. And then they just re-signed Justin Turner to $17 million a year, and then they also pay, or I mean, it isn't really that big of a contract, but they just re-signed Austin Barnes today. I saw to like a 2-year, $4 million deal to avoid arbitration.
Yeah, I seen that just recently.
I mean, it's not that big of a contract, but I'm like, how do they still have money to spare?
Because their TV deal's like $250 million.
Oh God.
I had the chart when I did my senior project. I had all the photos of what they made off TV deals. And yeah, it was like 200 some million. That's just off TV ratings. I didn't even include all their other stuff.
Yeah, 250.
Sorry, not rate deal.
Yeah, they get 250 from the TV, and then they probably got like another 200 million from ticket sales because they probably sold out a bunch in like 2019 or whatever.
Yeah, they sell probably every game because it's Dodger Stadium.
And then of course they get the playoff revenue from 2020. They probably got a buttload of playoff revenue.
They're LA, they get all the money. Just like the Brewers do get a good money too. They just showing it with Turner. They still got a good amount of money. It's just who they want to spend. That's why they need to also have a salary for.
What I would have done if I'm the Brewers, I would have thrown them 2 years, $37 million. I would have probably upped it up a little bit just to get them, or maybe make them think a little bit. But I don't know. It's whatever. I didn't expect him to sign anyways, but I was kind of like, okay, we're trying to get Turner? Cool. All right, I'll take him.
Yeah, you've been a nice addition, but went back to the Dodgers. Oh well.
We should re-sign Jed Jerko and get another starting pitcher or something.
Yeah, they still got to make a move or so. They still got some work to do for sure if they want any chance.
Yeah, I would freaking re-sign Jed Jerko, get another pitcher or two, and then I think you'll be set. But yeah, that's all for the Brewers. Now on to other news. J.J. Watt of the Houston Texans has officially been released from his contract and is now a free agent to sign wherever he wants to go. There's been a lot of Packer fans saying that he should go to Green Bay, and myself included, probably you too.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a problem with that. He would have to take probably an enormous pay cut to even afford him. But I think if he wants to win, Why not go to a team that just made the NFC Championship game and your home state? You know, I mean,
They grew up watching
yeah,
and idolizing.
yeah. And in 2019, I believe it was, 2019. He did the bicycle ride or whatever they do in the preseason with all the kids and shit, or all in the kids and stuff. Um, he said that it's always his lifelong dream to do that, and he did it. Um, so I think it would be a perfect fit, but I also think he might go to another team. I mean, obviously Pittsburgh is gonna be one of those teams because I believe both his brothers are there. T.J. Watt, obviously, and I think Derek Watt is there, the fullback. He's not.
Yeah.
He's really not a big name, but like, he's a fullback. I remember he was on the Chargers for a little bit, but I don't know if he's on the Steelers. I think he is. I don't.
Yeah, I think so.
But he'll probably go there because of his brothers or something. I don't know.
Personally, if I were him, I'd take a pay cut and join a contender.
Yeah, because I don't.
Yeah.
The only way you're gonna get paid is with a rebuilding team, and I don't even know if a rebuilding team would want him because, well, he's kind of getting older and he's injury prone, and it costs a lot of money.
And honestly, he's already gotten his money. He's already filthy rich. I mean, how much money do you need? At this point, I think you can take a cheap contract for 1 year at least and come home.
Exactly.
Or go somewhere at least.
I saw a tweet a couple days ago. It was Culver's actually retweeting like J.J. Watt's tweet back in 2011 saying that they built a Culver's next to a practice facility or something, or I don't remember. And they said, wouldn't it be neat to come to a state or to your home state that has like 42 of them? And I'm like, yeah.
On it too.
I'm like, yeah, that'd be perfect. Like I think we need J.J. Watt too, because we need kind of that veteran in the locker room, and he's also a good pass rusher. I think he still has a year or so left, or I think he has a couple of good years left in him if he can stay healthy for a full season.
Yeah, you'd have him with Zadarius Smith and Kenny Clark in that.
Yeah, and depending what they do with Preston Smith,
they might get rid of him, honestly. Cut salary.
Yeah, they might. I wouldn't be shocked.
And I've been hearing a lot of Packer fans saying cuts Preston Smith and like Dean Lowry and that.
Yeah, I was also saying Billy Turner too because that was not that great of a contract. But I also saw a little thing. Let me try to find it. David Bakhtiari, he did something to save us like $8 million. I can't spell his goddamn last name. Oh, here it is.
Restructured or whatever his contract.
The Packers recently created about $8.3 million in cap space by converting left tackle David Bakhtiari's more than $11 million roster bonus into a signing bonus and spreading it out over the length of the contract. He'll make the same as before, but it gives Green Bay some room to operate. So that helps a little bit. But we're still negative in cap, but that helps a lot.
Freeing up any cap helps.
Yeah, so I'm glad he did that. I kind of wish Rodgers would restructure his deal to take a little bit less money. I really do.
Honestly, I think Aaron Rodgers is take a page from Tom Brady on that one. Take less to win. That's what Brady did, and it worked out pretty good. You should have taken somewhat similar.
Yeah, I think if he would have done that a little, I mean, Obviously, at the beginning of your career, okay, I understand that you need the money and all that. But you're 37. Yeah, 37.
Yep.
And, your team's in cap hell. And if you want to win, you get State Farm endorsement deals. You get money from other places, too.
Doesn't he do like Bose or whatever they're called? Those headphones and stuff. He does.
Oh, yeah, I think so. You get endorsement deals. You get,
And he's a part owner of the Bucks too.
that too. I was about to bring that up. But, I don't know. I guess he needs all the money in the world.
That's one thing I wish Rodgers would have took more of an approach, kind of like what Brady did. Take less money, but you keep more talent around you and try to get more Super Bowls.
Mike Evans, speaking of Super Bowls, Mike Evans just said that he would probably restructure his contract to keep the roster around to go after another Super Bowl, which I like that. Or actually, I don't know if I like that, but as a Packer fan, I hope that somebody does. I'm looking at you, Aaron. I don't know. I just think that if you want to win, you just need to take less money so that they could spend it elsewhere.
No, honestly, if I was a quarterback and I had the talent like that of a quarterback like that, I wouldn't want that much money. I'd take cheaper deals. I'd rather win let's just say 10 Super Bowls potentially and make only 60 million in my career or something than make let's just say 150 million but you only win one or nothing.
Yeah. And
and don't put endorsements either. Honestly, with my contract, if I were to be in that spot, I'd do more like incentives or whatever. Like if I win MVP, I got 5 million or whatever,
Yeah, that too. He can do that too.
That's base to motivate me, so I can get paid that way, and then with the endorsements and stuff.
Exactly. That's what I would do. Incentives. I don't know. I just think that I don't know. Somebody needs. David Bakhtiari already did it. So, yeah. I don't. I kind of expect Preston Smith to get cut. I expect some players to get cut. I don't expect. We'll make a preview on the off season at another time.
Yeah, we also got an MLB kind of evaluation we'll have to kind of do over the teams.
Yeah.
That'll be a long one, but we'll figure that one out.
Yeah. But I think that's gonna be it. You know, Bucks need to step it up. The Brewers are spending money, or trying to at least.
Tried to at least.
And J.J. Watt.
Credit.
Yeah, and J.J. Watt could potentially be a Packer, but don't get your hopes up, as he could probably go to the Steelers or another team. I also saw rumors of Cleveland being a prime destination. Him and Myles Garrett. Oh my God.
I heard I heard the Browns aren't interested, or they're not going for him. I seen.
But just imagine a J.J. Watt, Myles Garrett defensive line. Oh, Jesus. That'd be scary.
Yeah.
But that's going to be it for us. Make sure to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more content. More podcasts will be out. I know I haven't uploaded in a week and a half, but I'll try to get more consistency in it. But I just been living at work, so I really haven't had the time, and I've been busy. So, yeah, we'll see you guys next time with more. Peace.